other than working hard, because we know how important that is, what type of advice would you give student athletes to get better at their craft?
I say just stay the course. It gets greater later. I mean, as you're in it, you're only going to be young once. So just enjoy the time you have. Embrace the grind you're going to have with your teammates and everything, and just stay the course.
Yeah. Some student athletes struggle with mental health and just identity beyond their sport. What type of advice would you give student athletes who are searching for who they are beyond their sport?
I would say, number one, surround yourself with good people. People that are going to tell you the truth, but also people that are going to love you as well. Always seek something else beyond the sport you're playing. That ball's going to stop bouncing, So at the end of the day, surround yourself with people that understand that and think there's life outside your sport, and just make sure you embrace that as well.
What kind of advice would you give student athletes that have nothing to do with their sport at all on how they can maximize that time while being a student athlete?
Yeah, I would say, just enjoy the process. I mean, I think the best thing I did in college was I got involved with different things, different clubs. I was a music minor. I got involved with people that did journalism and things like that. Some of those are my best friends to this day. So not just people that play the sport as identity, but people that do things outside of that. You're going to see the world is bigger than the sport you play.
And my last question is, what's some last-minute information you would give student athletes just to maximize their time while being a student athlete, but also set them up for when their eligibility has elapsed?
Yeah, I would say, just make sure you stay humble and always look at an opportunity to build relationships up. Every day is an interview. Doesn't really matter who you meet, so just make sure you're always positive with people, smile, greet them, be friendly to everybody. You never know who you're going to meet and how that relationship's going to transpire throughout your life and everything. So just understand that everybody you meet can be somebody that's going to be your best friend one day. So just treat them like that.
Gotcha.